YouTube, welcome back to another Genshin Impact reaction video. Now, we're just waiting now for the version 4.3 special program to begin, and I pretty much missed the the stream on Twitch. So, we are going to be waiting for the one here on YouTube this time. I am so excited, and I saw the splash art for version 4.3. And I saw Yaka there, so I'm already excited. Okay, here we go. So excited!
Okay, everyone. I assume that you know why we're here, right?
I've checked the perimeter. The coast is all clear.
All right, then it's time. Time to shop for the latest fashions at Chiyoria Boutique.
Woohoo!
Don't you think something sounds a little off about that line?
Yeah, this is Chiyoria Boutique that we're talking about. I feel like we need something that sounds, I don't know, a little more extravagant, maybe?
We'll have to talk about it later. The lights have been turned on and the audience is already here. The program is starting.
Yeah.
Hi.
This is so awkward.
Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.3 special program.
Woohoo!
Hi. As
Let's
you
go.
can see, our show is sponsored by Chiyoria Boutique, one
Okay.
of the leading fashion houses in Fontaine. But
Ooh,
before we go
okay.
any further, let's take a moment to watch the version 4.3 trailer.
Yes.
Camera operator. That can be a pretty technical job. Are you really up to it? Wait, you put no thought into finding a good camera angle, and the characters weren't in the shots.
Oh no.
Positions, everyone!
Nice to meet you. I am Navia, the president, leader, commander-in-chief, executive director, and boss of
Man.
Schema Rosula.
I love Navia. She's one of my favorite characters in Fontaine. The only thing I know is that she's a Claymore user.
I guess.
And apparently she has guns, okay. Already liking her playstyle.
All right, cameras will start rolling as soon as the set is ready.
Whoa, Farina's really kicking things into gear as the director.
Props and
Wow.
lighting set the scene.
All right.
Actors can get their makeup done. Extras, go over your positions. Camera ready, get the clapperboard. Actors, to your positions. Lights, camera, action.
Oh my god.
Villain, pay for the death of our mother.
Wait, is Ayaka
You're just as
actually
naive
in
as her,
version
but you
4.3?
really
Wait a
think
second.
2 muskets would be enough to defeat me.
Your crimes are evident.
Ooh. Oh yeah, the new character we've never seen before. It looks like she's a pyro user, okay.
Drop your weapons.
Okay, so she actually has a gun gameplay. Wasn't expecting that.
Not bad. The actors' emotions were all on point. Let's keep that take. We'll move on to the next scene.
Okay.
You mean
Did
Wait,
you really
Yoimiya?
think you'd get away?
Chevras?
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell.
Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Let's make a film that'll make some serious waves in Fontaine. Not the kind of waves that drown people. I mean, the good kind of waves.
Okay, that was one hell of an interesting trailer. So, with all the serious stuff already done in Fontaine, like the prophecy's done, the whole thing with Osolor and Nouvellette is also done, and with also Farina gaining her freedom now to do whatever she wants. Looks like things are starting to go for a different route for our next Archon quest, or I'm not sure if this is an Archon quest or an event quest. But whichever the case, I'm already so excited for version 4.3. And I'm so glad that we might actually see Ayaka again in Fontaine with her Fontainian dress back in version something ages ago.
Welcome back to the version 4.3 special program, everyone. I'm Sarah Miller-Cruz, the voice of Lumine, and today I'm joined by...
Hey everybody, I'm Brenna Larson, the voice of Navia, president of the Spina di Rosula.
And I'm Erica Lindbeck, the voice of Chevres.
Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is the first time we've had you two on the special program.
So excited.
It's so great.
Already so excited.
Okay, so actually, we have a tradition on the program where we all get to sing everyone a little song.
Oh.
Huh?
Okay, nice try. I've seen the special programs before.
You don't want to sing a song? We can sing a
I
little
love
song
singing,
about
listen.
Genshin. You know, Genshin Impact. No, okay.
Ooh.
Back to business.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
like we
I
mentioned
love these
before,
voice
this program
actors.
is sponsored by the Chioria Boutique.
Mm.
So while we're sharing content from version 4.3, I also wanted to get some inspiration for shooting commercials for the boutique.
We don't want to let our client down.
Yeah, and speaking of new content, we can't have a new version without introducing some new characters. As you already saw in the trailer, Navia and Chevres will be our new playable characters.
Woohoo!
I'm sure many of our viewers are already familiar with Navia after seeing her throughout Fontaine's Archon quests. But who is Chevres?
Who indeed? Other Fontaine characters have already mentioned Chevres before in their voice lines, but Chevres will finally be making an official appearance in version 4.3.
I'm so excited!
So exciting.
Oh, by the way, what do you think of letting one of our characters from the new version take the lead role in our commercial?
Oh, well, I mean, if we're shooting a video for Chioria Boutique, then I think Navia would be an obvious choice. After all, Navia's clothing was designed by Chiori herself.
Ooh,
Wait, Erica, that
okay.
was actually a really natural sounding product placement for Chioria Boutique. You're amazing at this.
I know it sounds like product placement, but Chiori really was the designer who created Navia's outfit.
Oh wow.
Next, let's have a look at her fashion show.
Ooh, and by fashion
Ooh.
show, we mean her character showcase.
Let's go.
I always say that blind optimism isn't the answer. If you want a bright future, you have to go out and seize it with your own two hands.
Okay, I'm already liking this gameplay.
This one's got your name on it.
Okay, I love how she has
Zenda.
her umbrella as well. I'm loving this.
I'm sorry, can we take a moment to appreciate how perfectly Chiori customized Navia's clothes and accessories to reflect her personality? She
Yes.
clearly pays a lot of attention to the small details.
Erica, I love how seriously you're taking the sponsorship. It's really great.
It's important.
While we're on this topic, though, Navia's parasol seems pretty interesting. On the outside, it looks like a delicate accessory used to block out the sun, but on the inside, there's actually a secret firearm that can be used to ward off enemies at a moment's notice. It's elegant and fierce all at once, just like Navia herself.
Exactly.
It seriously fits her
Even when it
personality.
comes to her enemies, Navia is not the type to eschew basic etiquette, so she prefers to maintain appropriate distance while in combat. While
Ooh,
using her
okay.
elemental skill, Navia opens her gunbrella and fires multiple Rosula shard shots that can pass through opponents,
This seriously
dealing
reminds me
geo-damage
of
upon a successful
you know
strike.
that umbrella
For a period
gun
of
that they
time
had in
after using
Kingsman?
her elemental skill,
It really reminds
Navia's
me of
normal,
that.
charged, and plunging attacks will deal increased damage and become infused with the power of Geo, which cannot be overridden.
Now, when Navia's in combat, there are these little markings around her that look like bullets.
Oh yeah,
wonder
I
if
never
that's some
noticed
sort
that
of
before.
Ammo for the gunbrella?
Oh yeah, yes, you guessed it. When a character in the party obtains an elemental shard created from the crystallized reaction, Navia will gain crystal shrapnel charges. Navia will consume these
okay.
charges after unleashing her elemental skill. Her skill damage
Alright.
increases with the number of charges that she's accumulated.
Oh, okay.
Fascinating.
So you're saying
okay.
that Navia's elemental skill becomes more powerful if she works together with other characters in the party to trigger the crystallized reaction.
Oh, that's actually a
Yes,
pretty interesting
exactly.
mechanic.
Okay, great.
Huh.
Navia's elemental burst calls forth the Rosula Dorata Salute, which unleashes a massive bombardment on opponents in front of her,
Release
periodically
the
dealing
cannons.
geo-elemental damage. I should also mention, that Navia will accumulate crystal shrapnel charges at certain intervals if she strikes enemies with the Rosula Dorada Salute.
Ooh, that's
now
actually pretty
that
awesome.
salute is spectacular. That's awesome.
I heard that the Spina di Rosula likes to perform firearm salutes before important negotiations. You know, as a way to celebrate future success. And don't misunderstand, you guys. It's not an intimidation tactic at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's just the Spina's way of showing respect in their own way.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine.
As the president of the Spina di Rosula, Navia is always trying to collect the latest intel by exploring all corners of Fontaine.
Oh, so she's the
When
first
Navia's
Fontaine
dispatched on a
character for
20-hour expedition
exploration.
in Fontaine,
Oh,
rewards
okay.
gained will be
So that's her
increased.
passive.
Okay, so we just mentioned that Navia is the president of
So
the Spina
that's
di
her
Rosula.
passive.
So I think we should bring up Spina's contributions to averting Fontaine's prophesized crisis. I mean, it was all thanks to Navia's leadership.
Yep.
Exactly. Some people even lost their lives during that disaster. I'm certain that those events weighed heavily on Navia, but she remained tough and committed to leading the Spina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and while we're on the
Which
topic
were
of
after
Fontaine's
losing
crisis, though the prophesized
those
dangers
closest
are
to her,
over, the
that
town
really
is
must have
probably
taken
still
a
busy
toll.
rebuilding everything, right? I bet Navia's gonna be occupied with that for a long time.
Oh, definitely. That's something that travelers will be able to see for themselves.
Ooh,
Navia's
I
Story
can't
Quest,
wait.
the
I
Rosa
can't
Multiflora
wait.
chapter, will become available in version 4.3. The Spina will be working diligently to rebuild Poisson. Though repairing the houses will be straightforward, the emotional distress may be much more difficult to address. If you're
Ooh.
curious about how
Yeah.
Navia and her crew are going to proceed, then be sure to check it out.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm definitely gonna
Yeah,
I'm definitely
looking
checking it
forward to
out.
seeing what happens. Okay, so now that we've introduced Navia, it's time for Chevreuse to be in the spotlight.
Please.
Okay, I know
Enlighten me on who
she's
she
a
is.
newcomer. You probably can't wait to learn more about her. So let's get right into it.
I don't think
Okay.
we've ever even heard of her.
How should I introduce her? First off, Chevreuse is the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. It's a
Okay.
Fontainian organization that handles all sorts of difficult cases and dangerous criminals.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's interesting.
She doesn't like to appear in public without good cause, so if you happen to run into her, it's likely that you're in some sort of trouble.
But,
Ay.
but as long as you're a law-abiding citizen, there's no need to worry. Chevreuse is actually really easy to get along with outside of work. Oh, Feastos are just the best snack. They're easy to carry with you and go with so many sauces.
Oh my god. Oh, she's a spear user.
Final warning!
A spear user with a gun, it seems. She's Ozia aligned. Oh, I'm guessing that was her burst.
What? That was so fire.
Yeah, that was actually
And
pretty
I'm not
cool.
just talking about her skills.
Oh my gosh, look at her idle animation.
She's literally
I
eating in her
love that
idle
she loves
animations.
snacks.
Mhm.
That is so awesome.
She's a girl's
That's
girl,
adorable.
and she gets it.
Yeah, she gets it. She really does.
That's adorable.
She's not exactly what you'd expect from the captain of the Special Patrol, though, right?
I guess that's kind of true. I mean, Chevreuse's work as a captain can be really stressful. I mean, I can't blame the girl for indulging every once in a while to relieve some stress.
Yeah,
She
that's
even
fair.
adjusts
That's
her
fair.
training regimen to make up for her snacking habits. In fact, she trains more than any other member of the Special Patrol.
Oh,
Her
wow.
platoon really admires her for that.
Wow. Okay, she's got some willpower.
That's
That
some
is
dedication.
Awesome. She's
That's
really
some
admirable.
next level
The Special
dedication right
Patrol
there.
prioritizes combat ability above all else, so the organization often attracts some eccentric personalities.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
okay.
Special Patrol used to have problems with insubordination, but ever since Chevreuse took control, everyone has fallen into line, which does not surprise me at all. She commands
okay.
respect among her peers, and she's
Okay.
a formidable fighter, and she leads by example. Though she demands excellence from her platoon, she holds herself to even higher standards.
Oh,
She always
wow.
tries to be an example for others to follow, whether it's investigating cases or in marksmanship practice.
That's actually
It
pretty
looks like
impressive.
A lot
Not
of
gonna
her
lie.
skills involve using a musket. She must be a pretty good shot.
For sure. Chevreuse and her musket are basically partners in crime. They're inseparable. She definitely knows her way around a firearm. Chevreuse uses her musket to fire at opponents during her elemental skill. For a period of time after unleashing her elemental skill, Chevreuse will continuously restore HP to the active character on the field. During her elemental burst, Chevreuse fires an explosive grenade with her musket. which will split into secondary explosive shells upon impact.
Oh, okay, okay.
Whoa. Wait, I noticed that Chevreuse has bullet-like markings around her during combat. Can she shoot a special type of ammo?
That's right. Chevreuse obtains an overcharged ball when a nearby party member triggers the overloaded reaction. Holding
Oh,
Chevreuse's
so she's an
elemental skill will
overload
consume this
specialist
special
one.
ammo to unleash an even more powerful pyro attack
Oh, that's
that covers a
new.
larger AoE. This attack will also
I don't think
grant
there's
an
ever
attack
been
buff to
an
all pyro and electro
overload
characters in the
specialist
party.
character before.
Okay, so that's where the name Overcharged Ball comes from.
Uh-huh. Chevreuse actually came up with the name herself.
Oh.
She was reading a novel where the protagonist believed that names held a lot of power. If you give something a cool-sounding name, then you've given yourself an advantage over your enemies. That kind of logic resonated with her, I guess.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
I guess she
fair
has a
enough,
point.
fair enough.
I should also mention what happens if Chevreuse is paired with all pyro and electro characters.
Oh,
If your party contains
okay.
at least one character of either type, then triggering the overloaded reaction will cause an opponent's pyro and electro resistances to decrease.
Oh, that is
Okay,
useful.
so it seems like Chevreuse could really shine in an Overload team comp.
Yeah.
But I also did notice that Chevreuse isn't solely limited to a musket. She also
Mhm.
uses a polearm in combat. Okay, honestly, if I were a criminal, I feel like I'd be pretty nervous if she came after me.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
Most
who
people who have
wouldn't?
something to hide avoid her like their lives depend on it. And maybe it does. In all seriousness, though, that's why Chevreuse trains so hard. She has to be able to catch a wide variety of cunning criminals who try to evade her at all costs. So when Chevreuse is in your party, stamina consumption from sprinting is decreased.
Oh, that's
Oh,
neat.
I love that.
That's
These
pretty
two new
neat.
characters
Okay.
are great. Both of them would be great leads in our commercial. I don't know, it's so hard to choose.
I know. And I will make this even harder for you.
Oh no.
We're about to take a look at what event wishes that
Oh,
travelers can look
please,
forward to in version 4.3.
please, I need to know.
The candidate pool for the lead role of our commercial is about to get even bigger.
Oh,
my
no.
gosh.
I'm guessing Ike is one of them.
In the first half of version 4.3,
Yep.
travelers can look forward to event wishes for Navia and Ayaka. A new 5-star claymore, Verdict, will also be featured in the weapon event wish.
In the
It's
second
an
half of
axe
version
claymore?
4.3, we'll have returning event wishes from the Raiden Shogun and Yoimiya.
Oh, so
During this time,
Chevreuse is a
Chevreuse will also
4-star.
receive a huge drop rate boost.
And
Yay.
Be
the
sure to
return
check
of
them out if you're
Yoimiya.
interested.
Okay.
That's awesome. Travelers can also look forward to 2 new artifact sets in version
Okay,
4.3.
okay.
Songs of Days Past and Nighttime Whispers in the Echoing Woods. Be sure to keep an eye on
Ooh.
future announcements to learn more about them.
This seems like the perfect
Oh,
time
new
for our
artifacts,
first break.
okay.
We've shared a ton of information so far,
Could be
and
useful
I bet
for either
travelers could use
Navia
some time
or
to digest it all.
Chevreuse.
You're right, for sure.
Definitely.
Let's take a break while we take a look at the second group of redemption codes. The version 4.3 special program is brought to you by Chiyoria Boutique and will return shortly.
All right. Okay, second redemption code. Wow, I was not expecting a return from the rerun from Raiden Shogun so soon. Wait, when was the last time? Wait a second. I already forgot. When was the Raiden Shogun's last banner? I think that was like, what? 5 patches ago? I already forgot. It was 5 or something patches ago. But personally, I'm already loving Navia's gameplay. I love that Witchery fits her personality pretty well. And also, I love her playstyle. Witchery reflects also her personal style.
Welcome back, everyone. So, we've thoroughly discussed our casting options for the Chiyoria Boutique commercial. But the content of the commercial is also important, right? Do you have any ideas?
If we're making a commercial for Chiyoria Boutique, then how about we include some event footage of Chiori?
Yay!
Ooh,
Chiori
okay.
is actually going to appear in the event for version 4.3.
What?
I'm actually curious if
Well, the
they're
travelers
gonna
will be
make
able to see her store in the
Chiori
court of
a
Fontaine.
playable character.
Finally get to meet her in person.
Yes, I know. Travelers can also look forward to meeting Ayaka and Ayato in Fontaine.
Oh,
Chiori
Ayato's also
suggested
joining
that they
in?
should stop
Oh,
by,
this is
so
gonna be fun.
here they are.
So cool.
Hey, this is actually the perfect time for a word from our sponsor. An Inazuma-born fashion icon, Chiori! Chiori Boutique is your one-stop shop for the latest and most influential fashion in Fontaine.
Why do I get the feeling that
That is
Chiori is
right.
the one who
Chiori
designed
is
Ayaka's
acquainted with the
outfit?
Kamisato siblings because she's also from Inazuma. She
Oh,
actually
really?
introduced Ayaka and Ayato to Xavier and recommended that they make the trip to Fontaine for the Fontanalia Film Festival.
Oh, wow.
Exciting! Will you tell us more about the Fontanalia
That's actually
Film
interesting.
Festival?
Oh, the Fontanalia Festival was established to commemorate the legendary Lock Knights. According to the myths, they went on a quest to search for the Oceanids and eventually welcomed the Hydro Archon Egeria to Fontaine.
Oh,
It's one of the most
wow.
important festivals in Fontaine, like what the Windbloom Festival is to Mondstadt and Lantern Rite is to Liyue.
Oh, wow.
so
Another big
exciting.
festival. All right.
The
All right.
Fontaine Film Association proposed the Fontanalia Film Festival earlier this year. And during this time, the public may submit films for evaluation. The entry with the highest score will be given the
Ah.
Farina Award by the association.
Well, we can see Farina working with Ayaka and the others here. So wait, does this mean that there's a chance that Farina might win the Farina Award?
Oh,
Okay,
that's
now
gonna
I'm
be pretty
intrigued.
intriguing.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to leave you in suspense. If travelers are curious about what Ayaka and the others are doing in Fontaine, or how Farina fared, you'll just have to play the event when the new version becomes available.
Yes, I've been worried
So
about
we know that
Farina's
several friends from Inazuma
hair
will be in Fontaine for
after
the
the
Fontanalia
Archon
Film
quest.
Festival. But travelers have so much more to be excited about. Travelers will also have the opportunity to participate in a variety of activity booths during the festival.
All right.
Each
all
one
right.
will have a different theme.
Ooh.
Ah,
Intriguing.
So cool. The first activity booth is the 1000 Pace Interdiction Arc Minute Sharpshooting Zone. In this activity,
What?
travelers will use the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol simulation device to practice targeting and shooting opponents.
What?
Yep.
Ooh.
The Special Patrol wanted the public to experience how fun
Really?
target practice can be.
And the second activity
Yeah,
booth
the Witcher
is
just put a
called
target
Trick Shots,
range in
Tricky
Genshin
Lights.
this time.
In this activity, travelers will use the studio's special lighting effects to film a fight scene.
Oh.
Take advantage of the buffs brought about by the special lighting
Okay,
effects
this is
to
gonna be
defeat
pretty
an endless
interesting.
stream of opponents and obtain
Especially
a higher
after
score.
getting the
So,
special
lighting
device
effects are really giving off old
where you can
movie
pretty much
vibes.
take
Now
photos
these
in the
movements
middle
are
of
also
fights.
Super smooth.
This is gonna be
It's
pretty
all
fun.
So atmospheric.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. But not everyone is enjoying the fun and games. Travelers will meet a contract employee at the third activity booth. She needs some help with her demanding client.
Oh
During
boy,
the activity
which one is it?
Extreme Drive, travelers will help her test out stabilization mecha balls.
Look at how the traveler
Oh.
chases after those stabilization mecha balls. Okay, I bet that contract employee can relate since she's being chased down by that client.
Oh my god.
Stabilization mecha balls
This
seem
is
pretty
looking, like,
ordinary, but
very
they're actually
difficult.
very agile. They'll automatically avoid all testers by moving in the opposite direction of your
Oh,
movement.
so it's practically a
You can find jump boosters
multiplayer
around the
one.
testing grounds. Travelers can use them to jump higher and further, which is perfect for quickly traversing to the
so
other
it's
side
practically
of
a
the stabilization
multiplayer
mecha ball. Travelers in co-op matches
PvP
will
or
have to
something?
find a way to herd as many stabilization mecha balls into their target area as possible within the time limit. The more mecha balls that end up in your area, the more points you'll earn.
Okay,
The fourth activity
okay.
booth is called Into the Frame. In this activity,
Photography
travelers
event?
will get to shoot their own scenes by experimenting with different camera positions and narration
Yes,
techniques.
another photography
Cool,
event.
We get to make
Let's
a
go.
movie. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Travelers might remember helping out Xavier with some filmmaking back in Inazuma, but
Oh,
this
yeah.
seems more professional. Wait, maybe this can be the inspiration for our commercial.
Oh.
Now that I think
Ooh.
about it, a Fontanian man went to Inazuma to shoot a film. I guess international travel can be a source of artistic inspiration.
Yeah, that's
that must
fair.
have also
that's
been true in
fair.
Chiori's case, since she opened Chioria's boutique in Fontaine.
Ooh, that could be a strong theme
Ooh.
for our commercial. Actually, Ayaka
Man,
and
I
Ayato aren't
love
the only
Navia's,
Inazumans
idol
traveling abroad
animation.
in version 4.3. Kuki Shinobu just arrived in Liyue for her class reunion.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Ito
I was
decided
even
to tag
wondering what
along
happened
as
there.
the boss of the Arataki gang. And he brought his Onikabuto with him. I
Oh
think he
my
plans to
god,
train his
another
Beetles battle.
Onikabuto thing?
Yeah.
The Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp.
Of
That name
course
is
Ito's
definitely
gonna have
very
something like
Ito.
this.
Right, for sure.
That definitely
And
sounds
there
like a
was
thing that
also
Ito
a
would
beetle
do.
battle event in version 3.4, right? Ito battles against a super powerful beetle battler. I believe his name was Grandmaster Hanakado?
Yep. Grandmaster Hanakado made an impressive showing during the last Beetle
Wasn't
battle
he
event.
that
This time,
the
he's
formidable
made the trip to Liyue
last
with
guy we
Icho.
fought there?
It seems like the two of them have met a mysterious new Beetle battle master.
Ooh,
What?
he's the
Who
new
is
master
it?
this
Tell
time.
us.
This is gonna be
I'm
intriguing.
sorry. I'm sorry, I can't give that away. Travelers will have to discover their identity during the event.
Ooh, that
Aside
had
from
me
meeting this
intrigued.
mysterious new Beetle battle master, travelers can also look forward to new ways to battle.
Oh.
While the movement and charge mechanics remain unchanged from the original event, travelers can now also instruct Onikabuto to use Guard to defend against Electro Bullet and Jet Stream attacks.
Oh, that's super
Make use of the
interesting.
movement, charge, and guard strategies to topple your opponents no matter what they throw at you. Master them, and you'll be ready to tackle the ultimate trial of the
Oh,
strong.
that's gonna be pretty cool. That's pretty. That's actually pretty cool.
Travelers can look forward to encountering an old friend in the Fontanian countryside.
Oh
That's right,
my
Ullman came
god.
to Fontaine and he
The
brought his treasure map and
Sealies.
treasure-seeking Sealy along with him.
Yay! Our mini Sealy
Let's
friend is
go.
It's so cute. Travelers
It's the
can
adorable
help restore
Sealies
the Sealy's
again.
vitality by absorbing energy from the locations that are marked on Ullman's treasure map. In return, the Sealy will guide us to the locations of buried treasure. After collecting ancient iron coins during this event, you can exchange them for various rewards, including a mini Sealy in your preferred color.
Aww.
Okay, so in the event preview, it looked like some of the treasure is located underwater, but when I first arrived in Fontaine, I discovered that Sealy couldn't follow me underwater. Is this treasure-seeking Sealy different?
That is very observant of you.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
In this
Oh, it can
iteration
actually
of the Lost
fall
Riches event,
underwater.
a new mini Sealy named Brilliance will be available. This new mini Sealy can travel underwater.
Amazing.
Oh, I am definitely picking that
Treasure
one.
isn't the only
I'm
thing that you'll
picking
discover
that
in
Sealy.
Fontaine's countryside. You might also come across a mysterious domain guarded by a unique swordmaster who searches for the meaning of battle.
Oh.
During the Dance of Resolute Will,
Okay.
travelers will get the chance to participate in combat challenges. Each challenge stage will contain 2 rounds. Travelers must select their party compositions before the challenge starts. One of your chosen characters must be used in both rounds, but no other character can be repeated.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
After you
actually
complete a
fascinating.
blade dance objective during a challenge, you will obtain a heightened verve buff. Defeating opponents while heightened verve is active will grant you more points.
And
Ooh.
another old friend is returning in version 4.3.
Oh, which
That's
one?
right. It's
What?
Lieben.
Lieben!
Yay!
And if Lieben is around, then that must mean we'll have a chance to trade a bunch of items
Yes,
for
I
primo
missed
gems
this
again.
guy.
Ooh, exciting! Okay, so it looks
I
like Lieben
missed
isn't the
this
only
guy.
old friend we'll be reunited with in version 4.3.
I think we even got
Several
like
familiar
hints of
faces will be
Fontaine
joining
from
the
this guy
Genius
last time.
Invocation TCG. After this update,
So we might actually
travelers
get
will have the
information about
opportunity to challenge
Naplan this
characters
time.
around Fontaine.
Ooh.
A new Fontaine-themed table customization will also be available.
Ooh,
Ah,
okay.
I'm so excited to see players challenge some Melazines.
I know, so exciting.
Oh, this is gonna be so
Travelers can
adorable.
look forward to the addition of several new cards, including 6 new
Ooh.
character cards, plus 5 new monster cards, such as Dvalin, Signora, and Ajdaha, will be
Oh,
obtainable from
wow.
the corresponding tavern challenges.
That's actually pretty
But
cool.
that's not all. The Forge Realms Temper event will also be making a reappearance, and there will be an update to the heated battle mode. Be on the lookout for future announcements.
There's TCG
okay,
content to look forward
okay.
to outside the game as well.
Really?
The Genius Invocation TCG Asia Invitational will officially begin in January 2024.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
What is
Travelers
this?
can look forward to some friendly competition between 16 of the top TCG players all across Asia.
Oh, wow.
I heard they're some of the best in the region. So cool. Be
This
sure
is
to
actually
follow
pretty
the Astro
interesting.
Carnival
Wait a
X or
second.
Twitter account to stay up to date on the latest news about this epic showdown.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh, this is all so exciting!
This is actually intriguing on how
Well,
to see how
hang
other
on
players
to that feeling,
fight in
because we're taking a
TCG.
short break to look at the next group of redemption codes. We'll be back to sharing more exciting information about version 4.3 in just a moment.
Yay!
And that's the 3rd redemption code. A lot of pretty cool events this time. A lot of pretty cool events, especially the event with the related to film. I think that's going to be our I think that's gonna be the main focus of this patch. Literally, this Fontaine Film Festival, as it were, and looks like that's gonna be the main focus. And also, I was just assuming that Ayaka was paying a visit to Fontaine, but I did not expect that Ayato is also gonna be joining in. Bro, if I'm gonna be shocked if even Soma shows up at this point. But a lot of cool stuff is definitely is in store for us in 4.3. I am so hyped and I'm so excited to see what else is in store.
Welcome back, travelers! We've introduced a lot of content, and we've gotten a ton of inspiration for our commercial. Honestly, our promotion is definitely shaping up.
Totally.
But before we reveal our new idea, let's dive into the system optimizations that the project team has prepared for version 4.3.
Okay.
First, we have some artifact-related optimizations to introduce.
Artifact
With an
in
ever-increasing
artifact
amount
what?
of artifact sets to choose from, many travelers may have been hoping for a better and quicker way to filter and locate desired artifacts.
Yes.
After the version
I've been
4.3
looking for this for
update,
ages.
Travelers can check out artifact set recommendations for a given character to see what artifact sets active players have been choosing for that character.
I've been
recently.
looking for this for
cool.
ages.
In addition, an automatic locking function has been added. Now, when filtering artifacts in your inventory, you can lock the artifacts that fit your filter specifications in batches. With the automatic locking function, newly acquired artifacts that fit your locking criteria will automatically be locked when
This
added
is
to your
literally
inventory.
game-changing.
Oh, that's awesome.
I've been
Travelers can have
looking
up to
for
2
this
preset auto-lock
ever
plans
since I
for each
started
artifact
Genshin.
set. Travelers can
It is
choose their
so
own or
annoying
follow the
filtering
recommended
artifacts.
settings summarized for active player data. Since it may take some time to collect the necessary statistics, new artifact sets will not feature recommended locking settings immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Of course, if you can
But
lock
still-
artifacts in batches, you can unlock them in batches as well. Travelers can look forward to both of those features in the new update. That's not all though.
What?
Travelers will be able to sort artifacts by 3 different attributes.
What?
Plus, the artifact enhancement screen will allow travelers to add a greater amount of enhancement materials at once. An enhancement limit
Thank
feature will also
you.
be available. Hopefully, these optimizations will not only make artifacts easier to find, but also quicker to level.
Oh my
Be on
god,
the
the
lookout
amount
for
of times
future
I've literally been
announcements to learn more.
The
struggling
project
with
team is
leveling up
always working hard to address
because
your
of
survey feedback.
all of these
So,
artifacts to
travelers
choose
should look
from.
forward to further artifact-related optimizations in future version updates. Improvements to
Thank you
equipping
for adding
artifacts and
that.
other artifact-related optimizations are all in the
Players
works.
have been struggling
In
with
addition,
that
the
for
project team has made
ages.
adjustments to provide smoother ascension and enhancement experiences for travelers. When you level up a character, enhance an artifact,
All
or
right.
enhance a weapon, you no longer have to click so many pop-up windows.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
As a new player using a few 1- and 2-star materials to level artifacts, the whole process might feel a bit slow, especially with pop-up windows appearing.
Totally.
Oh.
This new optimization significantly reduces the amount of pop-up windows that we have to click through. So travelers
Yeah,
can
that
look forward
is
to a much smoother
somewhat
enhancement
annoying,
and
but-
leveling process. The next optimization
Yeah,
has
that's-
made
I guess
it
that's
easier to
fine.
repeat domain challenges. Previously, travelers who tried to continue domain challenges would be sent to the entrance of the domain. This meant they would have to run all the way to the center to start the challenge. But after this update, travelers who choose to continue in a domain challenge will load right next to the area where you actually start fighting.
Oh, that
which
is
amazing.
very,
So
very
happy farming,
useful.
everyone.
It is so
This should make it
annoying
way
when you
easier
literally
for
have
players
to
farm
run
artifacts for
from the
Navia.
start of the domain to
Yeah,
the center.
definitely.
It's so annoying every single
In
time.
addition, version 4.3 has made
Especially
it
if you
easier
have to like do
clear
that
your
like
quest
5
backlog.
times.
Archon Quest Chapter 2 Act 4, In the Depths, An Unexpected Reunion, takes place in the underground mines of the Chasm.
Yeah.
In the past, travelers had to complete the world quests, Chasm Spelunkers, and the Heavenly Stones debris before being able to proceed to the Archon Quest.
Oh my
In
god,
this
that was
update,
so
travelers no
annoying
longer
to
need
do
to complete
too.
those 2 world quests. Instead, travelers can speak directly to the miner who issued the commission to unlock a teleport waypoint.
Oh.
It will take them to the corresponding area and automatically trigger the next steps of the Archon Quest.
Oh my god,
that's
that
amazing.
is so useful.
This will
Why
hopefully
the
make it easier
hell?
for travelers to quickly progress through Archon quests.
So cool. So that'll make it significantly easier for new or lapsed players to access the Archon Quest and claim those sweet, sweet intertwined fates as fast as possible.
Bro.
Yes, definitely.
For sure.
Also, one-click expeditions will be available starting in
One
version
click?
4.3. This will allow travelers to claim expedition rewards and repeat expeditions with a
Oh
single
my god,
click.
this one
Travelers will
is
also be able to
so
claim processed
useful.
ingredients and forged items with a single click.
Oh
sweet.
my god, that
It's gonna make
is
it easier to
so
collect rewards from Catherine.
useful.
Definitely.
Mhm.
There's also a ton of other quality of life improvements in this update.
That is,
For
these are
example,
so that
optimizations
one-click
have been
one
made
is
to
so
enemy tracking
useful.
with the adventure handbook and character selection logic
That's gonna
during
be so
crafting and
useful with
forging. In
everything
addition,
that we have
when
in
performing
Genshin.
mystic offerings, travelers will now be able to add artifacts in batches. There's a lot to look forward to, so be sure to check future announcements for more information.
Man, they're
Okay,
they're
moving
adding
on
a
from
lot of system
optimizations, A new
optimizations.
Fontaine
and
style
I would
realm
definitely
layout
be
will be
grateful.
added to the Serenity Pot.
A
Simply
Fontaine
purchase the
realm?
corresponding items from Tubby to unlock it.
Ah, it looks like an aquarium.
Oh, that
I know,
is
right?
beautiful.
Travelers can use ocean currents to travel between the islands in this layout.
That
Some
is
islands even
so
have ponds that travelers
beautiful.
can use to keep fish.
It looks like a
Oh.
cool underwater kingdom. It's just so pretty.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
And they'll be even prettier once travelers have the chance to make them their own. I'm so excited to see what everyone's going to come up with.
Oh,
Especially my
100%. I
friend's
am
teapots.
already coming up with
You just want
designs
to copy their designs, don't you?
for these Fontaine, for this Fontaine domain.
Maybe.
I knew
I
it.
really need to
I have
start
another
decorating my
piece of
teapot
super
again.
exciting news to share with everyone. Okay, I know, right? The annual Genshin Impact online concert, Melodies of an Endless Journey, is coming soon.
Let's go!
I heard this year's concert is going to celebrate Genshin's classic melodies in an entirely new way.
Ooh.
Let's take a sneak peek at some of the amazing moments that this concert has in store.
All right. Let's see. Hmm? Okay. Man, you can't. You wish you just have to vibe with Genshin's music. Oh, wow.
The 2023 Genshin concert held in Shanghai last September will also be online soon, so stay tuned, travelers.
Whoa, so we have 2 online concerts to look forward to?
Yep. Further
Let's
details will be announced
go.
across Genshin Impact's official social media accounts, so be on the lookout for more information. At the end of version 4.3, travelers can also look forward to the release of the 4th Genshin Impact character OST album, Stellar
Ooh.
Moments Volume 4.
All right.
The album will feature 26 character songs created by the Hoyo Mix team.
Oh, nice.
We're finally getting Alhaitham and Wanderer's OSTs.
Oh, let's go.
And Farina's song too. Her song All the World's a Stage has already been getting a ton of love.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, well, that's all the new information we have to share about the update. So,
Aww.
I guess that means it's time for the version 4.3 special program to come to a close.
Aww.
Aww.
But we haven't even come up with a plan for our Chiorio Boutique commercial.
Actually, we've already finished shooting it.
You're right. The
What?
special program was a pretty good commercial. I'm certainly not going to forget the name Chioria Boutique after this.
Totally. Oh my gosh, we really did cover a lot of important information today.
For sure. The most important part is our final word from our sponsor, Chioria Boutique. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I just wanted to let everyone know that I'm so excited to be a part of Genshin Impact, and I cannot wait for all of you to meet Chevres.
Totally. I feel exactly the same. Can't wait to see more Navia in her fighting action. And also, can't wait for little swimming sealies.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Oh my
cute.
God.
Yes, those are
And I
so
think that the
adorable.
mini games are fun, especially the one where we get to make like a little movie.
Yes.
Oh, that event
Well,
is gonna be
I'm just
one of
so
the
glad
best
that the
I've
three of
ever
us have been able
seen.
to do the special program together. This has been
It's gonna be
so
so
much fun.
cool.
Oh, really fun,
And
yeah.
that's all we have for the version 4.3 special program. I hope that everyone's looking forward to experiencing all this exciting new content for themselves. Be sure to check it out when the update goes live.
Yeah.
Definitely you will.
Okay, bye.
Definitely will.
Yes, see you later.
Bye.
And that is it for the Genshin 4.3 live stream. Man, that was a lot to unpack. So it looks like 4.3 is going to be mainly focusing this time on looks like 4.3 is going to be focusing more on everything. It's going to be more like laid back and casual this time, and no more. I don't think there's going to be much of the serious stuff now because we already got that part out of the way in the Archon quest. But apart from that, I am so excited to see what we have, what will be the story that's going to be a part of the event in Navia's story quest. And I also want to get to know more about the new character Chevreuse. There's definitely a lot of stuff, and man, those quality of life changes that they're gonna be adding into game next patch. Bro, that was I've been literally waiting for something like that to be added into the game ever since I started the game. Like, bro, it was so annoying. Some of those quality of life changes actually make it so much easier to play the game and so much less annoying. Damn. Looks like we're in for quite a big patch, or quite a big stuff to add for version 4.3. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys haven't already, and comment down below. What are you guys most excited for in version 4.3? And are you going to be pulling for Navia and Chevreuse, or are you going to be pulling for the rerun characters, Ayaka, Raiden, and Yoimiya this patch? So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.